I don't care about your heart attack. My son's finger has a boo-boo.
OKOP.
This is OKOP. I'm Samuel Donner.
And I'm John Frye.
And we tell the funniest stories on the internet.
Yeah, we do. Sam, have you ever been in like an accident where you like hurt yourself pretty badly?
Yeah, I'm lucky to say that I haven't been in too many accidents, but there is one time that I'm remembering. I got a longboard, right, for the first time. And I'm like, I'm going to bomb the biggest hill in my area.
Classic.
So I go to the top of the hill, and I'm like, I'm also not prepared for it all. I'm wearing flip-flops. I'm wearing a tank top, and I'm wearing like my shortest shorts ever.
So protected.
So protected. And so I get at the top of this hill, and I'm like, this is going to be a piece of cake, right? Never having ridden this longboard before.
No. You're telling me this is the first time you step foot on this longboard?
Yeah, I've ridden skateboards before, but our longboard's completely different.
I thought you were saying like you literally never stepped foot on like a board.
No.
Vehicle.
I had stepped forward. Like I had boards before, but this is the first time I've ever gone on a longboard.
Okay, cool.
I get to the top of the hill. I stand on them, and I'm carving, but it's still pretty like, flat, right?
Yeah.
I get to this hill section, and I'm going faster and faster and faster. And I'm like, oh crap. And there's a certain point when you're going so fast, you don't have control, you get speed wobbles. And so the board starts shaking, and I'm just like seeing my life flash before my eyes. I'm like, oh my God, it's coming. It's coming. And I get thrown from the board, right? And I twist back, and I'm not wearing a helmet too. I'm a fucking
Of course,
idiot,
yeah.
right? Twist back, and I kind of like, luckily I don't hit my head, but I slide back. And I'm just ripping up my whole back. I'm wearing a tank top, so there's no protection. Ripping the skin on the concrete all along my back, all along my legs. And I come home, and I get up. I'm bleeding everywhere. My back is totally erect. I come home, and I said, and I go to the door. I'm like, Mom, I fell. I'm like, I'm bleeding everywhere. And she's like, you idiot! You didn't wear a helmet. Go to your room.
No,
and
Mama Donner, no.
And even worse is the next day that week we had like my big swim competition. And so throughout the week I'm becoming all scabbed up from all these scabs on my back. And we had the swim competition later that week. So I end up competing. But what happens, and I still like give it my all. Yeah. But what happens is as soon as I get off the blocks, all the scabs are ripping open, and there's just blood in the water. It looks like freaking Jaws over here, bro. It's bad. It's bad.
Shit.
And so yes, that's my story of getting hurt.
Ooh. Man, I need to vomit. It's crazy.
I need to take a fast one, a quick bathroom break.
Yeah, you should have been like, I just murdered y'all. That's why it was blood in the water. Oh my gosh.
I didn't win.
Wow. Wait, did you not like, was there no like practice between the
There was, but it was taper, so I can kind of go slow. Like there's a taper week before big events where you're just kind of like allowing your muscles to recover.
I see.
My coaches thought I was an idiot too. I was an idiot in high school.
Man, that street just treated you like a cheese grater.
Yeah, dude.
You're just a big hunk of cheese.
Wasn't even delicious though.
Oh goodness. Well, we have a story today about someone else who got in an accident. Honestly, 10 times less severe, but they kind of blow it out of proportions. I don't care about your heart attack. My son's finger has a boo-boo.
Oh, that seems like two different scales of hurt.
Not the boo-boo.
Not the boo-boo.
How could you?
He has a boo-boo.
This man is dying, but my finger, though.
But my fingy, though.
All right, so let's dive into this one. So it was another wondrous day in the emergency room. I love that. It was a wondrous day.
We love emergency rooms.
We love it. We gotta love it. People running wild, trying to keep up, frantic health employees talking over each other. The emergency room is a mixture of very severe patients in real risk of dying and patients who really don't have an emergency.
Yeah, it's like hypochondriacs.
Yes. But they like coming in here for who knows what reason and everything in between.
Just to be seen and loved.
Just to be I want my fake emergency to be recognized.
Yeah.
To be acknowledged.
I want to be acknowledged.
To be validated. My fingy deserves validation. Now, we had a 23-year-old male who dislocated his index finger in a sporting competition.
Okay. Doesn't seem like too bad of an injury.
It's pretty, it's not even a whole appendage. It's just one.
Come on.
One. He had 4 other working fingers. No. He had 9 other working fingers.
Bro, this man's fine.
He came in accompanied by his dad, the main antagonist in this story, foreshadowing. We attended to the son, and since we are an expensive private hospital, we called the orthopedist to come down and fix his finger. Meanwhile, the lad was given a painkiller to help with the pain while he waited for a few minutes for his specialist to arrive. And
So it sounds like everything's going to plan.
everything is going swimmingly so far.
Okay.
As if on cue, in comes a man with horrendous chest pains. And here's the thing. In the emergency department, we treat every single chest pain as guilty of being a heart attack until being proven innocent. So basically, like, we just assume it's a heart attack from the jump.
Yeah, which you should, because heart attacks are deadly.
This is true. So we begin investigations. We had finished taking a brief history, and we were setting up the electrodes to the EKG, which they use in case of a heart attack. At that point, entitled dad strolls on up to us and says, "Hey, my son is in a lot of pain. You can't just ignore him like this."
But the guy has a heart attack. Your son has a dislocated finger. Priorities.
Priorities, my guy. Me. Sir, your son was just giving medication to aid with the pain, and we cannot do anything more for him. The specialist is on the way to get the finger fixed. Entitled dad. I know that, but you must do something. You can't just leave him like that. Just left on his own to defend himself.
With his only one finger. He's lost all his finger. He can't even point anywhere. How do I know where he wants me to go and where he should go?
What if a mountain lion attacks him and he can't even point out where it is? The chief of the ER. Sir, we have a much more urgent case here. Your son is perfectly fine, and nobody but the orthopedist can fix his finger as per hospital rules.
Makes sense.
Makes perfect sense. That, of course, is unless you would be happy for a non-specialist to plop that old finger back into place and you accept the risk of attention by a non-specialist. Entitled dad. Well, no, but the chief of the ER. Wonderful. Now, give us space, please. We are trying to work on this potential heart attack.
It's a heart attack. Let them work on it, bro.
Goodness. Entitled dad huffed his way back to the orthopedic procedures room his son was in. You might think walking into a room of 3 doctors, setting up an EKG machine on a patient with an "I'm in pain" face would give the man enough of a clue that priorities are priorities. But no.
No, this guy does not come again.
His son was way too precious to have a finger boo-boo sideline for a man with chest pains and a potential heart attack. Now, in case you were wondering, it all had a happy ending. The man with the chest pains ended up not having a full-blown heart attack, and the 23-year-old got his finger fixed and will be competition ready in no time.
Happy endings all around.
That's right.
But man, like, don't interrupt a doctor trying to treat a heart attack. Come on.
I cannot even begin to imagine.
Jeez. But you know what you should always imagine?
Ooh, subscribing to OKOP, baby.
Follow us on Spotify and TikTok. Subscribe on YouTube if you want to be a real one. Support us on Patreon.
That's right. Join Sadie, Jameson, Felicia, Joey, Sandra, Ariel, Casey, Zephorius, Davine, Mo, Amanda, Will, Desiree, Keegan, and Kathy Quigley.
See you soon.
Am I the a-hole for telling my grandparents that I didn't move out for college? I moved out because I was kicked out when I turned 18.
The big secret is revealed.
Big secret's out, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, everyone. I am an 18 male.
Oh, hey, everyone. That feels like a YouTube sign on. Hey, everyone. I'm 18 male, and today I'm going to teach you how to bake 3 dozen cookies.
18 male here.
18 male and ready to be frail because I got arthritis. That's my tagline.
That's your tagline? I love it.
I'm going to get arthritis in my jaw.
You have arthritis in your jaw?
Well, I will get it because I broke it and I didn't fix it right.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Dude, that's unfortunate, especially for our line of work.
Oh, fuck, I didn't even think about that. I'll be like, who's the guy, the actor that like has the robot voice, and he was in Top Gun. Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer has that?
Yeah, bro. I'm pretty sure Val Kilmer. He was in Top Gun, right? Yeah, that's why he wears the scarf, because he has a robot voice in there.
I did not know that. The more you know.
The more you know.
So, a few weeks ago, it was my birthday. I turned 18. And
Congrats. Happy birthday.
Well, you would think to congratulate him, but as soon as I turned 18, at 12 a.m., while I was sleeping in my room, my dad knocked on my door, turned the lights on, pulled the blanket off of me, and told me to get up and get out of the house. You're 18 now.
What?
At midnight on his birthday.
Bro, this is some like, this is Sparta shit, where it's like, you are 8 years old. You must eat and kill lion.
Fight to the death. If you survive, we will take care of you. Like,
bro,
geez,
what?
Dude.
That's some like medieval shit, dude. Who does that?
God, like, and at midnight.
In the middle of the night.
In the middle of the night.
Like,
at midnight.
Not even happy birthday. Like, you're 18, you're a man now. Go act like one. Hunt and gather and shit.
At least give him like a birthday pancake and tell him you're kicking him out.
Bro, his birthday pancake is the freezing cold weather of the outside.
The harsh reality of life.
Yeah, the harsh reality. Oh, do you want...
Blow a candle on that, bitch.
Yeah, you want a harsh reality with the side of wake you up in the freaking middle of the night?
There you go, baby. So the thing was, I did already know that I was going to be kicked out, as my mom and dad often mentioned to me in the house, when you're 18, you get out of the house. Or they'd say something like, I can't wait till your mother and I can get some alone/quiet time when you leave this house at 18. So they were making it known.
Bro, that is like, I guess OP's parents hate him or something. It's either a hate or like very tough love.
I mean, they're terrible parents.
Yeah.
That's guaranteed.
That's guaranteed.
That's a guarantee, ladies and gentlemen.
That's a John Frye guarantee.
That's right.
Stamp of approval on your terribleness as parents.
That's right. I already knew I was going to get kicked out, but I wasn't as worried, as I have a good/decent savings of around $5,000 I earned from freelancing on the side. Not bad at 18.
All right, at least OP's prepared. Jeez.
Yeah.
5K at 18 is pretty good.
Pretty good. And I've been making a decent income as well, working full time. I can afford an apartment in my area and essentials and some nice stuff as well. So like OP is doing
set up
pretty well for himself, considering his circumstances.
Well, his circumstances were terrible already.
Yeah,
it's like, we're kicking you out at 18. We're kicking you out at 18. You're almost 18. Like OP had to grow up quick.
Dude, for real. So the day I got kicked out, I packed all my stuff up in a suitcase and I left. I slept that night at my best friend's house. I woke up, and the same day I arranged an apartment through a landlord I knew personally. This kid is closing an apartment in one day as an 18-year-old. Dude.
Damn.
This kid is gonna figure it out.
See, this is the story my dad tells too. My dad left home at like 17 and a half. And he's like, I left home and never turned back. And that's that's more than I can say for you kids who are mollycoddled and going to university. I worked hard at Ralph Groceries every day. That's what he always says. I worked for years at Ralph Groceries, and that's how I built the empire of today. And I'm like, Dad, the minimum wage was way better at Ralph Groceries than it is for like most jobs today. Yeah,
I wonder what the like inflation adjusted
it's like 20 bucks or something.
Really?
Yeah, 20 like minimum wage in 1970 adjusted for inflation now is like $24 an hour.
Wow. Holy shit.
Had the federal minimum wage kept pace with workers' productivity since 1968, the inflation-adjusted minimum wage would be $24 an hour.
Dude.
But it's not just inflation. If it was just inflation, then it would be like $1.60 would be like $11 US dollars. If we were
It's
but there's like, it's factoring in a couple other things.
Right.
Like the fact, and also like if you factor in the like inflation going up with homes or with home prices or with university prices, it's a whole other thing. Anyways. Sidetracked.
We became Planet Money.
Planet Money.
getting your economic information and your funny stories. So at this point, I have my own apartment and I'm living by myself.
Woo.
Nice work, OP. And today I had a group FaceTime call with my grandparents, my aunt, uncle, mom, dad, etc. The whole family was there. So my grandma asked me, show name, Your father told me you moved out, right? To attend college? Which college are you attending? So I told my grandpa, no, Grandpa, I did move out to attend college.
No,
I
you
moved-
silly old man.
You stupid old man with your withering brain.
Let me knock some sense into you, Grandpapa.
Put down that plum juice and I'll tell you the truth. I moved out because I was kicked out. That's what happened.
Yeah, that's what happened. This is the truth.
My grandpa's face immediately turned from a happy, smiling face to an angry, shocked face. He basically went off on my mom and my dad. Man said cuss words I had never even heard in my life.
Sheesh.
He scolded my parents for like 2 hours live on FaceTime with all of our relatives watching on the FaceTime call.
Wow.
Dude. Shout out to Grandpa.
Grandpa's wrath.
Dude,
is
he's
furious.
laying it down. After the group FaceTime call ended, my mom and dad gave me a call personally, and they were pissed.
Yeah.
They said, never before has your grandpa insulted us before today, but he did because of you, a-hole, cuss word, etc., etc. And they finally ended the call. So the question is, am I the a-hole for telling my grandparents?
Not at all, bro.
Dude, not at
what?
all.
Not at all. Grandpa was dealing justice because OP's parents were assholes.
I like how they were like, it could never be because of our own actions. Like,
Yeah.
you are the reason why we got
How
chewed out.
dare you tell your grandpa the truth of what actually happened?
Dude, absolutely.
Oh my God. Yeah, no,
Absolutely.
drop those truth bombs every day like I'm dropping you off this podcast.
Boop.